Hey guys, welcome back to the Giovanni Show. Today we have a special episode. The Birds are going to the Super Bowl, and so I couldn't think of a better person to have on than my boy EROCK. What is up, man?
Little brother, Gio, how you doing, buddy? We are one win away
One
from
away.
once again partying on Broad Street. I absolutely cannot wait for this game. Luckily for me, I've been incredibly busy, so the time has been kind of flying by quickly. But I know these 2 weeks between, the championship round and the Super Bowl can sometimes drag on and on and on. And I know you're fired up and ready to go, so am I.
Yeah, no, I'm ready. I fly out to New Orleans on Sunday morning, so I'm ready to get there and just
Oh, you're going to the game.
no, I'm going to the media events. So I'll be
Oh, very
there
nice. Very
greeting the
nice.
team at the airport, doing all that stuff, be there for opening night, and then
Oh, that's cool,
it's go
brother.
birds all week, brother.
Now where are you watching the game?
I'll be back home, so I fly home on Wednesday. So
Nice,
yeah,
nice, cool, man,
yeah,
cool.
I'm excited. But bro, birds are they're back. They're back. And I think everyone who was calling for Nick Sirianni's job at the beginning of the season, I mean, you can't do it anymore. You can't. I mean, every time it feels like this team just gets more fired up every time they question his job.
It was funny. I saw Brandon Graham last night at the Philly Sports Trips event, which I was DJing and MC, and he was kind enough to spend some time with me up in the DJ booth. And I had to confess to the man, like they're just me and him, mano a mano. I had to confess to him, like we should have been listening to you the entire time. Like I know sometimes you got the green colored glasses on, you're a great spokesperson for the Eagles and a great ambassador for the organization when talking to the fans. But even I started to question, like, okay, is this really going to happen? You tell us to keep believing and we got this and we just got to keep grinding it out. I said, dude, we should have been listening to you the entire time when you were saying, just don't worry, you're going to see it. Wait, you'll see it. I'm seeing it in practice. You're going to see it on the field. And meanwhile, we're kind of in the first 5 games of the season, or the first 4 games of the season. Let's take a look back. First 4 games of the season, right? You go out, Brazil, slippery field. You win one against the Packers where you don't look all Jalen turning the ball over a lot, right? Week 2 was what? Falcons when Saquon dropped the pass.
Yeah.
Week 3 was what was week 3? What was week 3? It's escaping me right now. But week 4, you get smoked by Tampa Bay, and I do mean
Yeah.
smoked.
Yeah.
You get sunned by Tampa Bay. Bye week comes at we all were complaining and whining about how early the bye was. Thank God the bye was in week 5.
Yeah.
You come out, you beat the Browns. It's the Browns. You come out and you beat the Giants. It's the Giants. And then all of a sudden, like the NFL collectively didn't look at this team as a legitimate Super Bowl contenders until well into the teens when they played the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I had to confess to Brandon Graham, like even I started to doubt it. We should have been listening to you the entire time because the team was just focused. All that you can't score in the first quarter, and Nick Sirianni going, "We know it's a thing. Don't worry, we're
Yeah.
aware. We got it." And we're like, "Well, do something about it." Dude, this team just dialed in, man. This
Yeah.
team is dialed in. They're fighting for each other. You see Landon Dickerson and Cam Jurgens battling each other to see who's going to die on the shield to be carried off the field in a blaze of Spartan glory. You know, Nick Sirianni's got this team ready to die for each other. Look to the man to the left and right. W.
Yeah.
You go into war. Those are your brothers. So yeah, I know I'm all over the place right now, but just like you, I'm so fired up, and to be where we are compared to kind of the shaky, what even is this scenario that we were at the bye week is really a testament to these players. It's a testament to the coaching. It's a testament to the organization. It's a testament to all of them and believing in one another and believing in the message and being completely unified. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and I mean that's what football is. You see a different team,
Yeah.
you could see the flip switch within a matter of a week. So I
Yeah.
mean, this team, I mean, really that bye week saved us. And I'll say that if we win
Yeah.
the Super Bowl, I mean that'll be what we look back on is how that bye week saved us and how we got the chemistry right. But man, there's different vibes this year. There was separate there's their own vibes in 2017. There's their own vibes 2 years ago. But there's just something's different. The way that the Eagles fans were partying in Broad Street this past week, something's
Hmm.
different, man. I got this
Hmm.
2017 vibes again.
I am very much a vibesman. I am a practitioner of vibes. I am a curator of vibes. I am a cultivator of vibes. If you're asking for X's and O's and play breakdowns, you're talking to the wrong dude, man. You're talking to the wrong dude. Vibes are my forte. I got a black belt in vibes taekwondo. Okay. So I'm a good judge of it. And I was gonna save this for my podcast, Cheap Seats on PHLY, but I'm gonna break it down for you on your show, okay? Because I know you recently got accepted into Temple, so this
Yeah.
is my congratulations gift to you. You get the reel on it. That way you can chop it up and put it on Instagram for me. Tag me in it before Cheap Seats even has a chance to hear this, because I haven't said it publicly yet. In 2004, that season when they went to the Super Bowl, it was my first Super Bowl, seeing them alive, and I was hopeful. I was praying to the football gods, of course, cheering them on, fingers crossed, all that stuff. There was a gremlin in the back of my head that told me, bro, this team ain't winning. You ever have that, the doubt gremlin
Yeah.
that just won't go away? And it turns out they didn't. In 2017, no gremlin, quiet confidence, a serene silence. We've got this. I don't know why, but I'm a curator of vibes, and the vibes are right. The chemistry's right. I see it in the team's eyes. I see it in the way they're bonding. I see the way they're reacting when Carson wins down. I see that chip on their shoulder. I see that us against the world mentality. Okay. 2022, I went to the Super Bowl. I went to Arizona. Hopeful, praying to the football gods. But the gremlin's back. The gremlin says to me, bro, they ain't got this. And they didn't. And I was there, and it sucked. I was there, and it
Yeah.
sucked.
It
But
sucked.
I kind of knew walking in that we were walking into a buzzsaw, like we were walking into a buzzsaw in 2004. As I sit here today, and as I curated and collected and observed and manifested all these vibes, there is no gremlin.
No gremlin.
No
No
gremlin.
gremlin.
I speak to you with the utmost confidence that I will see you on Broad Street for a parade, and you better get your pole climbing shoes ready because it's getting done.
Grease the poles, baby, because we're
Yep.
climbing them,
Yep.
bro. That might be the best hype speech that I have ever heard in my entire
It's the
life.
it's the calmest hype speech I've ever given. Normally I'm screaming, I'm yelling, I'm full double barrel EROCK in your face. Nah, man. Nah, I just got that calm confidence that, listen, the Chiefs are tough. Mahomes is a goat. Kelsey's a goat. Andy Reid's a goat. But just like when we walked into the meat grinder that was the Patriots dynasty at the wrong time, we got him on the back end. We walked into the Chiefs dynasty at the wrong time. We'll get our revenge. We'll get him on the back end. We got him this time.
Yeah, yeah.
Confident about it. Just
I'm
confident
confident
about it.
too. And that's what I've been saying
Yeah.
all year is we had to lose against the Patriots to win against them. We had to lose against the Chiefs to win against them, and we're gonna get this one.
And
So,
listen, Eagles fans, it's what we go through together that bonds us and unites us and unifies us. Yeah, we are who we are, and we're a different kind of fan base, but we are who we are because we sat in the snow and in the rain and in the hot and in the cold, and we've had our hearts broken and we've been laughed at, and we've seen dynasties just shove our chances right down our throats and kick us out the door. But that's what makes it special when we win. 2017 was special because it was against Brady and it was against Belichick, and we exacted our revenge and put up 500 and what 40 something yards with a backup quarterback. This Eagles team has you're 100% right in your beginning, right? They have their own set of vibes, but the vibes this time are they're angry. They're angry and they're dialed in and they're pissed. They're angry at the world. They're angry at everything. They're angry at the doubters. They're angry at the team that beat them. They're angry sometimes at us, sometimes at me, sometimes at the fans. They're just angry. They play on a chip to each on their shoulders. But they're so that's the one thing piece of feedback because I talk to plenty of people in the organization, and the one piece of unanimous feedback that I get is these guys are so willing to die for each other out there. And that whole you can call Nick Sirianni what you want. You can call him a clown, you can call him a bozo, you can say, is it Nick's offense? What's he even remember all that in the offseason? What's Nick even
Yep,
do here? It's
yep.
Kellen Moore. What's Nick good? He's got these guys from all walks of life and all cultures and all backgrounds, the Jalen Carters of the world, the Jordan Malottas who were born on the other side of the world, the Cam Jurgens, the rookies who just got here, the veterans who have been playing like Brandon Graham their entire career with the Eagles. Single linear focus. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it, to be honest
Me,
with you.
me either. The way that this defense too is just
Yeah,
so interlinked. The way that
yeah.
we're seeing a good linebacker core for the first time in my 17 years on this earth. I mean,
Hmm.
I don't remember a time where the Eagles had a good linebacker core. And Zach Vaughn has just came in here and just made it his domain and got
Hmm.
these tackles and started punching out balls and just made the chemistry of the next man up mentality so important because we see Nakobe Dean go out, we're like, oh, this might be the end.
Hmm.
Burks comes in, and it's like they didn't miss a beat. I
Yeah.
mean, this team is so interlinked that going forward, I don't have any doubts in the back of my mind. And I always have those doubts in the back of my mind.
And Eagles fans, relish this team. I wondered, because I'm much older than you, Giovanni. I don't know if you did, but I'm a lot older than you, right? So I wondered after chasing that Lombardi and chasing that championship for the better part of, I forget how old I was when I went at 38. Maybe I was 38 when they won it, spending my entire childhood, adolescence, teenage years, 20s, majority of my 30s, daydreaming in traffic of what a Lombardi looks like. I wouldn't look at one. Whenever there was one displayed at the NFL draft, when they would be like, here's what a I wouldn't. I would shield my eyes like the hockey players do with the Stanley Cup. It's like I don't even want to look at it. Wondering what that moment would be like. Wondering what it would be like to see a parade. Wondering what green confetti looked like. I didn't know. I didn't know. I wonder that when the Eagles finally won, would I lose? Would I? This is a real thought, Gio. Would I lose my passion? Because you achieved it. You got it. The brass ring was grabbed. What more is there to do? Like that, like it's never. It's like your first love. You did the damn thing, and every one of them afterwards is never going to live up to the first one. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I worried in my heart of hearts whether or not my passion or energy or enthusiasm was going to go away. And Eagles fans, take this team in to soak in every minute because this is the most identifiable team that has ever been presented to the Eagles fans. Think about this. How long were we screaming run the ball? Gee, I'll tell you, it's your entire life. Ever since you were born, we've been screaming at Andy to run the ball. We've been screaming at Doug to run the ball. We've been screaming at Nick to run the ball. Finally, they go and invest in a bona fide stud at running back, and now they're a running team. They're exactly what we asked for. We've been saying, bring back Buddy Ball. Bring back Buddy Ball. That's before your time, but Gio, Buddy Ryan didn't win shit. He didn't win anything, but he's so revered because he was a tough guy. And he had a tough defense, number one defense, and all that stuff. We had the number one defense for the first time since the 90s. We need linebackers. We haven't had a linebacker since Trot. They got linebackers. We want a team that's mentally tough. We want a team that's just grind. We want a team that just get you in that chokehold and just choke you to death and then step on your neck and break your spirit and break your soul. That's what we want. They gave it to us. They gave us everything we ever asked for in this team. This 2024 Eagles is exactly what they've been spraying dumbass bed sheets, run the ball, and standing outside in overcare. They gave it to us on a silver platter. Everything we could have ever wanted. And now we're one game away from just the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's
It doesn't
amazing.
get better than this.
So,
It
so
doesn't.
it doesn't. So that passion that I was worried about losing because we won the Lombardi, we had a trophy, we had a parade, we had the green confetti in 2017. Not only am I reinvigorated, I'm more hyped now. It's amazing.
Because we know what it's like. We know
We
what
know
it's
what it's
like to
like.
get there.
And I'll tell you another thing, Gio. I had the option to go back to the Super Bowl. I like full ride, like plane, hotel, game ticket. I had the option. I turned it down because there's no place like Broad Street. I
Yep.
need I need that like I need oxygen. I need that again in my life, like I need water. I'm parched. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I'm starving. Starving for Broad Street again. It was the best night of my life. And there's no place that I would rather be than in Philadelphia on Broad Street when we're Super Bowl champions.
I don't think I've ever been so fired up for football. You have fired me up.
Post this whole shit, Gio. I want 3 reels out of this. I want 3 reels. Tag me in them. Tag me as a collaborator, man. I'm on fire right now. I'm on the most serene, calm, not loud,
You
fire,
came in like a
fall.
poet today.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm just spitting the facts. I'm just speaking the truth, man.
I might as well just label this podcast as EROCK hype video.
That's all it is. That's all it is, man. We're here.
We're here. We're
And
we're ready to get it done.
don't be scared because I promise they aren't. The team isn't. The team would play them in the parking lot right now if they could. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's how it should be. That's
Mm.
that's how it should be. Because
But
I
it's
don't.
not always. It's not always like that. This team is.
Yeah, I don't even think the Kansas City Chiefs are like that. If I'm gonna be honest.
They've got all the pressure on them. They've won. They've won. And the pressure is to do something that's never been done before. That's what they're up against. They're not only up against the Eagles, they're up against this historic three-peat thing that they had. They're going to be pushing.
Yeah.
They're going to be pushing. Meanwhile, you've got a team that's unified and single linear focus, which is anybody wearing red has got to go. It's got to go. I don't want to use harsh words, but they got to go. You know?
And I mean, everyone wants to paint Philadelphia as the villains, and we're gonna go in there and we're gonna be the villains that everyone
I
paints
I
us
I,
out to
lo-
be.
I love the fact that America's sick to their stomach that this is the Super Bowl that they've been presented. You either have, and I get it, because when it was the 49ers and the Chiefs, although it wasn't that bad because I was rooting for the Chiefs because I can't stand the 49ers and I like Andy. I do like Andy, and Jason was there, and you want to see the Kelsey celebrate because it's their boy, their brother and their son, and yada yada. So that was an easy one. I think America's sick to their stomach over this one. It's like choosing the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
We either got Mahomes and Kelsey, and we're sick of those bastards, or you got, oh my God, here's Philadelphia. Oh, those Eagles fans are the worst. Oh my God, we gotta hear no one likes us, we don't care, and all that jazz. Oh my God, do we really want to give them a Super Bowl championship? Giants fans, Cowboys fans, and Washington fans are praying to whatever God they believe in that the Eagles don't do it again. It'd because I don't want to hear it. It went from the majority of my life, how many rings you got, how many trophies you got, you ain't got no Super Bowls, how many parades you got, to all right, well now you only have one. If we get two, then it's like, hey Washington, not for nothing, but Dallas has won a Super Bowl more recently than you have. So take a seat. Dallas, it was in 96. You're never going to win a Super Bowl again with Jerry, old geriatric, crazy Alzheimer's Jerry Joe. Take a seat. All right, Giants. Yeah, you pounded your chest about beating the Patriots twice. It was like beating the dynasty. You won two Super Bowls since the turn of the century. Guess what? So have we. Take a seat. Gio, we got ammo for shit talking if this goes through, bro.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, like we got it loaded, bro.
I'm ready. And
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm just I can't wait to see those videos of you on Broad Street after, because man, it's gonna happen. I feel it in my gut.
I feel it in my gut too. It's funny too because I'm hosting a party. Details are coming out Monday on my socials. But I was talking to my good friend Mark, who's coming with me, and his wife and my wife, and we were just in casual conversation, blah blah blah. And then when they win, we go to Broad Street. It's right there. It's on Chestnut, and it just came out, and he goes, whoa, what'd you just say? So when we go to Broad, like I didn't even think twice about it. He's like, that just rolled off your tongue way too easy. I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
I know it did. Because there's no gremlin. The
Yeah.
gremlin's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want that gremlin to come back. So
It's not going to. It's not going to.
no.
This team I know what destiny tastes like. I've tasted it in 2017. This tastes familiar. It's a
Yeah.
different taste. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But instead of pasta, it's still tomato sauce and noodles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It all tastes the same in the end. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. EROCK, I appreciate you coming on today.
You
And
got it,
man,
bud.
you want 3 reels? We're gonna put up 5. You said so much poetic stuff in here. You got it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm spitting poetry today. This has been a different podcast. The Gio's getting the I don't know, man. You're not getting the typical loud yelling, screaming, raising my voice. You got the serene, sort of cerebral. Only you could bring that out of me, little bro. Only you could bring that out of me.
Man, thank you for coming on, and let's run it back after we win.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
congratulations on getting accepted to Temple. You know, I've been rooting for you this entire time with your goal to be in broadcasting and your goal to be a podcaster and to be an NFL on-air personality and somebody that's been doing it for 17 years in an unconventional and untraditional manner. My advice to you is keep doing exactly what you're doing it because you're going about it the right way. Keep grinding.
Yes, sir.
Consistency. Never stop believing. You're going to hear no a million times. It takes one yes. Keep grinding. Keep going about it the right way. Keep being you. Keep being humble, right? Be humble, but be proud of who you are. And we'll see you in Philly.
Yes, sir. Now I'll be on North Broad Street every day, so we could just
There you go,
4 more years. We need more championships, so I
Yeah,
can
there you
experience
go.
what it's like on Broad Street after a win.
Yeah, buddy.
So,
Yeah, buddy.
yes, sir. Thank you so much for coming on, man, and go
You got it.
freaking birds.
Go Birds, baby.